The mission of WITS is to really bridge the achievement gap in Chicago public school students. We work in schools where 90% of the kids are coming from low-income families to be sure that we're giving them the tools that they need to succeed and get on a track toward academic success.
It's about taking time out of my day to help somebody else, and that's what makes me feel good.
I love coming in and working with kids. I think it is one of the most valuable things that I can give back.
It's an hour to an hour and a half of your week, and it makes a big difference with a very small commitment.
I absolutely enjoy it. I think it's the best thing that I've done ever. I really like it. I really do.
Joanna and Marion Stone started WITS in 1990. It was just the two of them, and then I joined them, and then other people came in.
And no one knew quite what to think about these two women from the north side of Chicago who were coming into Cabrini Green to read. But the teachers start realizing they were coming in because they were loving the children and wanted to help. And all of a sudden they're saying, is there anyone else that you have? Do you have other friends that would like to come?
In 1991, I started at Schiller School, and it was one of 5 schools in the Cabrini Green area. And I've been doing that ever since.
WITS is truly an example of an organization that started with the very grassroots belief that volunteers can have an impact.
We feel WITS has just been a wonderful vehicle for us personally as a way to give back, and we've been blessed to be part of it and see it grow.
One of the main aspects of WITS is the corporate partnership, and not just financial partnership, but also the fact that our corporate partners, their employees, get involved and develop a mentoring relationship with the kids that they oftentimes don't have.
They can have somebody to look up to, somebody that they can turn to when they need to talk, somebody that is maybe outside of the home that could give them another point of view or additional help that they may not be able to get anywhere else, just an additional voice that can help lead them.
We bring in volunteers from a community group or a corporation to read one-on-one with the children for 45 minutes during their workday.
We are paired with the same students for the entire year. I think that's really beneficial because over the course of a year it really gives us the chance to form a relationship with them.
The children are bused into the downtown area and meet with their mentor on site at the corporation. The student and volunteer spend an hour to an hour and a half reading together and working on homework.
We all look for opportunities to give back to the community, and just watching the progress that they made, you know, every month and every week they'd come back and then you could see their reading improve, you could see their confidence improved. I was hooked.
Well, I like Patty Ash because she pushes me forward and harder to get my reading, writing, and math and spelling. A lot of my stuff, she pushes me to get more and more great. She pushes me to read more pages, more time, and the more time I read, the better I get.
She's just lying. She's lying. She's
no,
just saying all the good stuff.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth.
You see a different aspect. Students are becoming more professional. It's a difference when you go downtown to their work area. And you're learning that it's more than just classroom chalkboards. You're learning that you're working on your career. This is how you're going to build your capacity to become a leader in Chicago.
I love to read. I read for leisure, and as an attorney, I read for work. And I think it's a hugely important life skill, loving to read. And so I jumped at an opportunity to work with a young person to help them foster that skill. The company definitely promotes an image of a solid public citizen, and just from my experience with this program, I can really attest that this is an authentic image, because my manager and my manager's manager has always been completely encouraging of my taking the time from the office to engage in this program and others like it. So I value community involvement, and the fact that my company shares that value makes me more committed to the company. It's a win-win.
The biggest thing I would say to a prospective supporter is, don't take my word for it. Come with me on the bus. And if I get you into one of our grade schools, it's all over. You know, you just see it reflected in the faces of the kids and the tutors, what we mean to each other. And if that doesn't sell you, you don't have a heart, I don't think.
Seeing them improve and knowing that you had a little hand in that is the best experience you can have.
We love WITS.
We love WITS.